Hi, welcome to your introduction. Once you've opened your Excel application, just go for blank workbook. If you're brand new to Excel but have a little bit of Word experience, this is just an example of how you can use Excel basically as a Word document. There may be a lot of different lists that Excel could help you with. For me, this is a list of all the people that I should send out a press release to. Now, what you've opened says Book 1 at the top, and right at the bottom we've got Sheet 1. So imagine a book with lots of pages. This is our workbook, Sheet 1. At the bottom of the screen, if you click the plus, then we'll get another sheet. So for example, if you wanted a sheet for how much money you've taken per week, you would have 52 sheets for each week. Then if you want to name the sheets, just double click on them and then type in week 4 to create the series that you want. So let's go back to sheet 1. Now, if you've never used Excel before, this can look a bit daunting. So just to break the spell of it, just start clicking on return. Yeah, and you see it's all going all the way down there. So down. A little bit like clicking return on a Word document. So if you click an arrow key to the right, you're just going to navigate along. You can use your arrow keys to move across the screen. So if you have a look at the top bar, we've got the alphabet. Each column, think of a building, a column, pillar, has got a letter. So column A, column B, column C. And you can select the whole of the column by clicking on the letter of that. So for example, if this column here is full of text or numbers, clicking on that selects it, and then I could ask it to copy it using the usual selection of keys that you would for Word. So Command C selects it. I could either then paste it somewhere else, or I could just click delete and clear it. So by clicking on the column or even the row, you can see each row has a number. That would be another way to manipulate the data. So if each row, think of a row of houses, there, that's row 6, is full of text or numbers, you can select them by clicking on the number of that row. So you could either copy that, or perhaps we want to delete it. Click delete. So hopefully you've been able to follow along so far on your own Excel spreadsheet. There will be some exercises at the end to have a go at. My aim is to make Excel useful to you. So we're building up to the first exercise where you can choose to create an Excel spreadsheet to help you with your weekly shopping or itemizing your music catalogue, or simply just using it to help you declutter or improve your routines around the house. So, how can we use it to start with? Try entering some text into cell B4. So here we go. We want row B, before. Click on it there and type in your house number. So to do that, once we've selected that cell, so this whole document's made up of lots of cells. Think of a prison full of cells. You can see B is selected and 4 is selected. But to type in the box, we're going to have to click onto the formula bar. So that's the white ribbon here. You can see FX right there. So house number, it's there. Type that in. And then once you've finished, click return. And then we have our first piece of entered data. Now, if that's all we wanted to do today and to save our work, then same as for Word, lots of similarities here between the different Office suites. You can either use the Save icon in the Quick Access toolbar, that's the very first ribbon right at the top, the green, or you could use the menu bar right at the top, click File, and the same thing, we can go Save As, we could create a template, Save As Template. So I'm going to click this Save As, and I think I will save it to my desktop, ready for using next time. And this is Workbook 1. Don't forget, we've got a book with lots of pages. So I think this will be just my test document for me. Saving it as an Excel worksheet, workbook. Click Save. So then I could easily close that using the red button and then reopen it if I wanted to using the Finder. So that is our very, very first introduction, and it's going to be fine from here in once you've got that ability to open Excel using the launch of it from the icon, which might be on your bottom bar of your computer, or you might use a launch to open it, and then you get that blank document, the cell. So then we looked at the fact that the document is called a workbook and the sheets are controlled on the bottom tab there that you can easily name and add more to. And then we looked at how we can select rows and select columns. So well done on getting through this first go at breaking down the barriers of Excel. And by now you should be able to open and save your Excel document and save it onto your worktop. Can't wait to meet you into the next chat when we will start adding colours, formats and more excitement to make the cells come alive. So thanks for joining and talk to you again soon.